Hello, my name is Pierre Rigal. I am presenting my show Micro, and you are watching Art de Siam.
This week on Art de Siam, we have a special coverage of the French-Thai Cultural Festival La Fete. Two groups of stage performers have been invited back to Bangkok. In 2009, the Dagniya Minute impressed Thai audiences with their unique show called Press. This time around, they return with a totally different creation. That's a mix of dance, theater, and a rock concert.
The pirates and the Indian chief, with decent air and voice, it sounds so great. We were lost in a huge arena.
Judging by the title and still photos at this show, you might think this is just an ordinary concert, and you couldn't be more wrong. Pierre Rigal and his Dagniya Minute company have established a reputation for edgy, slightly twisted performances, and Micro or Micro in French is another exciting piece by Rigal, where he conjures up a rock concert despite the fact that he can't play any instruments. And where did you get the inspiration from? Do you play any instruments?
No, I'm not a musician. I am I like music. I like rock music, and for a long time, few years, I wanted to make a piece more global than a dance piece, and I wanted to have the intervention of musicians on stage. And when I met this musician, I had the idea to put them in some physical different situation than the usual situation. And from this physical problem I gave them, they had to find the solution to compose music. So I could compose the music even if I am not an instrumentist. I could compose via the movement and the physical problem I gave to them.
Micro doesn't fit into any one genre. It's more a combination of physical theater and music. The story revolves around a man portrayed by Rigal who images a rock concert. That he says is the realization of a teenage dream to become a rock star.
Actually, my character is a special character. I am the one who dream. Mm-hmm. I want to make concrete my dreams. Perhaps I could say my teenager's dreams, because rock music is a music for for teenagers. Because it's a period in the life where you elaborate, you think what you can do, and of course you are a little bit idealist, and so this character, which is perhaps we could say an idealist, he wants to create something. So he put on stage some musical creator, but at the beginning they just come from the instrument, from behind the instrument, but they don't know how to perform. They don't know how to do with the instrument, so they have to learn.
Where did you meet these musicians?
Why?
Where?
Where?
Yeah.
Actually, it's strange. I didn't met them in a concert or listening their music. I just met them like that in the life because I was giving a workshop, a dance workshop. So I met a woman, a dancer, so the woman of Micro, and this woman, this girl introduced me to his friend, and his friend it was Julien, one of the performers, and this Julien introduced me to Malik, one of the singer, and also introduced me to Gwen. So I met them like I met you in the life. It was friendship. And so I had for a long time my idea of global peace. So the more I knew them, I start to think, okay, perhaps I can do this project with them. And I proposed them to do a laboratory for 2 weeks. And I proposed them to experiment all my intuitions. And at the end of the two weeks, I was very enthusiastic, and I decided to do the project. And I proposed to them, and they were very also enthusiastic, very motivated to research and to do experimentation, and to be in some absurd situation sometimes. But as they train, they trust me. They did it.
As the musicians start learning to play musical instruments, they begin to learn how to sing as well by reading the instruction labels plastered on a keyboard. Gradually, a rock band starts to emerge and become animated. Musicians experiment with other instruments, and they begin to be able to compose songs. Yet it's obvious that Rigal is the one who's in control of these pop-up musicians, who are more like his puppets. However, toward the end of the performance, the band seems to have developed a life of its own, and Rigal begins to lose control. That's when the process of self-destruction kicks in. Rigal starts to sabotage the dream band he has created. In the end, everything is destroyed. Even the musicians seem to be slowly dying until their last breath. I don't mean to be philosophical or I don't know, but there is when I was watching it, I was also thinking of another story, which is Faustus.
Yeah.
Was that something that came across in your mind as well? This sort of story?
Yes, well, not literally this story, but of course the fact of choosing my character, which is a person who wants to be a rock star. A rock star, for me, they have a relation with the death, because as you know, all the rock stars they are very linked with auto destruction, for example, because they are they drink a lot of alcohol, they have some drugs. They are also linked with tragic destiny, because sometimes they die because of AIDS, they die because of suicide, they die because of plane accident, they die because of murder. So there is a lot of stories about deaths and rock star.
We were lost in a huge arena. I found the answers.
In the second week of our coverage of La Fete, we saw an eye-struggling performance set against a gloomy narrative. 2 years ago, Rigal himself presented another dark performance, which made me wonder about the mood of the people in France at the moment.
Well, first, I'm not sure to be completely representative of French people, even if we say that French are quite pessimistic. But personally, yes, I don't like so much happy ends. I like to work on what is life. Life, of course, there are very happy periods in the life, but also we have to front some more sad periods. So this is life with up and downs. I like also the sad moments, because you can find or feel what is exactly the human being, the hurt of the human being. So I think to give some emotion to the audience, we have to have some contrast. We can use humor, so happy thing, and we can be also more melancholic, because it's for me it's closer from the life. So people, they can have more. I mean, the audience can have more. I think emotions, and it's my way of working. I don't know. I don't decide from the beginning. Okay, I'm doing something very very dark or sad. But at the end, when I finished the rehearsal and the creation, I said yes. Sometimes it's a little bit dark. Of course, press was very nihilist at the end, but as you said, not completely. There is in the life there is some difficult period, but there is also hope, and I think in my work there is also some hope.